Hi guys, welcome back, welcome in, welcome to your Sunday reset, where we tap in and reset any energies that need to do so. As you can tell, it is a low light day, and we love a low light day. It's stormy outside, it's raining, overcast. It's about 11 o'clock on a really peaceful, beautiful Sunday. So let's get into it. Before we do, though, we're going to be using our singing bowl to help us further clear, connect, commune with each other. All right, guys, let's get into it. Okay, let's see. Spirit, speak to. That scared me. To me and through me to the collective. What do we need to refocus our energy on? What energies do we need to let go of, transmute? What energies are we calling in this week? Let's focus on what needs to be. Oh, we got a card out. I didn't even notice. What needs to be let go of? Five of Swords, self-destructive, waiting for the other shoe to drop, looking around and acknowledging that your life is actually really nice. It's actually really good right now, but why is it so good? Why is it so nice? It shouldn't be this good. It can't be this nice. Waiting for something to go wrong, waiting for something to mess up, when that's not where we are anymore. We're not in the survival mode. We're not in... Let me close this. Oh, eensy bit. We're not just trying to get by, trying to scrape by. Take a deep breath. Acknowledge that you may have had some self-destructive patterns in the past, whether this is bad habits that you are aware of, that you just aren't ready to let go of, spending habits, sleeping habits, consumption habits, whatever, overindulgences, self-sabotaging. Just acknowledging that maybe you have done those things in the past. Maybe you are susceptible to them. Maybe you do have a pattern. Acknowledging that and then being ready and willing to change that. That's the only thing that is going to transmute this energy and remove it, is acknowledging it and then making active steps to changing it, not staying in those same patterns, not making those same choices, knowing the outcome, right? What else is here, Spirit? What else is here for the collective? That was a lot, but not bad. Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. You have put a lot of time, effort, and energy into a lot of aspects of your life, not just work, but also love, romance. If you have children, if you have hobbies, like you've spent a lot of time and effort and energy. It could be putting a lot of time, effort, and energy into this, into ridding yourself of this energy, because you know that it only brings heartbreak, it only brings turmoil, it only brings betrayal and chaos. Because that's all you're ever thinking about. If you're always thinking about your partner cheating on you, if you're always accusing them of cheating on you or looking for opportunities for them, like that's what's going to happen. You're going to bring more. If you talk about, oh, all I've ever had is cheaters, oh, all I've ever experienced is this, oh, that's just the way my life is, okay, that's what's going to keep coming in for you. That's what's going to keep showing up, because that's all you ever talk about. So it must be what you want. That could be your self-sabotaging pattern, is speaking these shitty, terrible people Well, why do I attract losers? Or why do I attract this, that, and the third? Well, that's what you're thinking about constantly. Is my deck upside down? It is. That is unacceptable. We also got the High Priestess here with the Queen of Wands. This is you acknowledging that maybe you have had these patterns in the past. Maybe you only have dated losers. Maybe this is the kind of person that you used to attach yourself to. The self-destructive, the what's pessimistic? Thank you. Pessimistic, the negative, all of these things. People who like see the glass empty, not even half full. Wait, half empty? Is that the yeah? That's the pessimistic one. It's not even half empty. It's just all the way empty. It's completely upside down, right? You've put probably too much attention and too much time into people like this, into situations like this, and now it's time to acknowledge, recognize, and see yourself for who you are. You're very powerful. You're very attractive, not only in the physical sense, like appeasing to the eye, aesthetically pleasing, but also like magnetically attractive. Things that you want are coming to you very easily. So now more than ever, it is very, very important that we don't focus on the people in our past that have fucked us over, that have betrayed us. We don't think about how lonely we once were. We don't think about any of that stuff. We are only thinking about what we want, where we're going, and what we ourselves are doing. Focusing on healing ourselves, focusing on our discernment, being able to see people for what they are, for who they are, believing them when they show you, because I promise you, these people don't just like pop up out of nowhere. They show themselves very early on. We just choose to ignore it. We choose to, whatever we choose to do. We're not doing that anymore, though. We're recognizing exactly how powerful we are. There's a little black kitty here, too. I know I already acknowledged that it's low light. I don't want to turn the overhead light on because I love it. But there is a little black kitty here. I don't know if you can see it or not. You may have a black cat you're thinking about adopting. Maybe you're seeing one like come around more often. You might have like a stray that you're like working on bringing in. I don't know. That was very specific and kind of out of left field. But I feel like you're acknowledging how powerful you yourself, without any of the external relationships, jobs, even whatever it is that you think makes you successful and powerful, you're realizing it's not any of those things at all. It's actually you. It's actually something that you control. The external, all the people that have been showing up, all of the opportunities or lack thereof, whatever your case may be, is all because of you and what you've been focusing on and what you've been attracting. But you are realizing and you are acknowledging now that you just might be the star. You might be the one that's doing all of you might be the main character. No might about it, you are. Absolutely. You are the main character. It is time for you to not only embrace like a really deep, fulfilling healing journey, because I feel like you have been on that for a while. You don't get to this space without putting in some of the work, right? You've already put in, not even some, a lot of the work. And you've pruned and you've pared back things that you didn't think suited you anymore, that were going to keep you in this cycle, people that were in this energy and that were never going to leave it. So you have to then move on from them, release them. You've done all that. You've been through all that. I feel like you've healed some really deep wounds, some really great hardships, heartbreaks, betrayals. This could be family, even feeling left out in the cold by your family. That's one of the biggest heartbreaks someone can experience, honestly. And I feel like you've been on a journey to heal that, and now you're starting to acknowledge that, maybe even share that journey, because you know it's something that maybe other people are going through. Maybe they can learn something from your story, so you want to start sharing it, and that in turn puts you kind of in a spotlight. This is not only like a deeply healing, reassuring, and rebuilding energy, but it's also like literally a star. Someone who is seen as very wise, again, very attractive, like a lot of eyes on you. This is someone who could be very just well known in their healing community, someone who has a spotlight on them because they're such a great healer, if that makes sense. Like, what is Tyler Henry? He's a medium. People like that are like share their stories. Not even that if you don't do it for a living, but you could just be like sharing your story and going viral, getting lots of views, and suddenly you are like a star and people look up to you and look to you for advice. But specifically having to do with healing in all capacities. It doesn't have to be like spiritually. That could be physical. You could be like, I was gonna say a nurse, but no, I don't think that's it. Okay, we have key on the bottom of the deck with the sun and ship, fish. There's like, oh my gosh, never ending blessings. Look at this. Okay, so the card that we got out was bouquet. This is admiration. This is receiving your flowers while you're here, to receive them, to smell them, to appreciate them, taking a moment to really, really appreciate these things. And people are showing their appreciation and adoration for you as well. I don't know. Can you guys hear the rain and the wind and stuff? It's kind of crazy. So bouquet came out, and then on the bottom of the deck we have key. This could be key to a new home, a new house, a new property, a new car. And then under that was sun, but it just flew out on the table, so I'm going to leave it down. We have ship, and we have fish, which is opportunity. So journeys overseas, traveling, vacations, basking in the sun, being able to go anywhere you want, whenever you want. This is a story of having like a magical ship that turns into the size of like a toy, so you can carry it with you wherever you go, and you can literally turn it into whatever vessel you want. You can make it an airplane and fly somewhere. You could turn it into a yacht and sail somewhere, a sailboat, a submarine, like literally whatever you want. It's just a magical, I don't know, you're just traveling and doing things in a really magical, fun, uplifting way. We have fish here, which is incredible, impeccable opportunity flowing into you. Gold rush, windfalls. I didn't see this card at first, but anchor is here. Lady, stork, ring, clover. It's literally like never ending blessings. You could be getting all of these things all at once because you're finally leaving some really heavy, negative, self-destructive patterns, energy, people, places, things, whatever in the past. And now it's like a whole new world is opening up for you. A whole new world. I get like just basking in that's way too many. Pay attention to your health came out. We got star again, guaranteed success, psychic ability, trust your intuition. I'm going to take those because that goes literally with the high priestess, and then we have the star here. But yes, always pay attention to your health. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. If you get really bad stomach aches around somebody, if you get a pit in your stomach, feel like you need to throw up, any and all of these things, like don't just talk yourself into, oh, it's just butterflies, oh, I'm just anxious, oh, I'm just this, oh, I'm just that. That is your intuition, and you should always, always, always follow it and listen to it. Holy shit. We got success again. We have guaranteed success with the star, and then we have success as this astral house card. And we have kite, vacation. I was just talking about that with the sun. Diamond here to reiterate that ring energy. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift Boat? What the fuck? You guys, what the hell? Boat. Money money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. Crib. Called out the stork on the bottom of the other deck. Oh, baby, like you could be getting pregnant. You could be literally, okay. Let me calm down. I got really excited. You could be literally like releasing these things in the last phases of releasing these really heavy energies. And as you do, you're receiving an opportunity to buy a home. You could be meeting someone that you end up marrying, and it could be happening very quickly. This could be someone from overseas. They could be traveling overseas. You could be traveling overseas, meeting somebody. Maybe you get a job in a new city, meet this person, yada, yada, yada. But new home, new car, new love, new income streams, new baby, like growing your family. This person could have their own kids, so your family is growing in that way. If you don't want kids, it could be pets. We have the sun, money path, May. You could have met this person in May, not know them. Reconciliation, no thank you. Yoke, well, family wishes coming true. New job or career, protected from negative forces beyond your control. What is this? Rat you? No. We rebuke thee. Someone working against you behind your back. That's never going to succeed. And then we have career. And then we have quill. Get back to the basics. Holy shit. Okay. That's wild. You could be getting married like within a few months of meeting someone, and then buying a home, moving in, getting pregnant, getting a new car. Like just a completely new life is what I'm seeing, what I'm getting, what I'm hearing. Guaranteed success. We're going to use the Mabon and Lamis decks from the Seasons of the Witch Oracle cards. Let's actually start with Lamis because we are still in August. That was just, what, 2 weeks ago? A week ago, actually, I think. Maybe 2. I don't know. Okay. Gosh, we have a lot of cards coming out. I'm going to take them. Okay, let's just bakery, poetry, hilltops, harvest, baskets. Was this upside down the whole time? I'm going to actually reshuffle because I think that deck was upside down the whole time, and I don't like shuffling upside down decks. I think it's kind of like calling in retrograde energy, like miscommunications and such. Okay, perfect. Cemetery, perfect. We're talking about weighing all these things. Farm to table. Oh, you could be hosting, like you could have a farm, be moving to a farm. Maybe that's your new life. You're buying a farm, and that's gonna be your thing. Expressing your love through your food, through what you grow, cooking, hosting these things. Maybe like hosting a chef. If you just want to grow and showcase your harvest. You did get harvest baskets in that last one. That is all about abundance and opportunity. St. John's wort and marigold. Okay, and on the bottom of this deck, coming of darkness. As much as I love summer, I am a summer baby through and through. I know I always say that, but it's just so true. As much as I love summer, I love and adore fall so flippin' much. There's just something about the crispness of the air, the smell of it. It just reminds me of like standing at the bus stop as a kid. I don't know, in elementary. It's so weird and specific, but it's like I'm ready. Okay. Let's read about cemetery first. Card number 4. My goodness, excuse me. Bakery, fulfillment, hardiness, experience. Oh, that's cute. That was one of the cards that came out the first time. Card number 4. There it is. No, that's 8. What the hell? Okay, here we go. Honoring the dead, making peace with death. Lammas is more commonly a celebration of harvest and abundance, but there is a darker side, otherwise known as Lug Nashada. I honestly don't know. Lughnasadh. Lammas is sometimes considered to be a time of transition. Yes, of course. Marking a symbolic death of summer as we begin to shift from light and warmth to darker and colder months of autumn. The harvest itself can be seen as a death of sorts, as it involves cutting down and gathering healthy, living plants. This act of harvesting represents the end of their growth phase and ultimately the end of their lives. This knowledge may seem grim, but embracing the inevitability of death can help you come to terms with its presence. Death is a part of life, and it is something all living things must accept. You're receiving this card to enable you to come to terms with the ending of something in your life. Lots of somethings, I would say. Like saying goodbye to the home that you're currently living in, that could be considered like a transition, a death, mourning, if you will, if it's a house that you really, really love, but you know it's time to move on to like your dream. A job. Maybe you really love your job, but you're getting married, you're traveling, you're getting pregnant, so it's like it might be time to go, right? It could be sad though. You could be mourning these things because you really love your life right now, but it's only getting better and it's only expanding to your dream life. Okay. Okay, let's continue. This one. Okay, I already read that. You're receiving this card to enable. Already read that too. Sorry. You're stepping into a major life change, whether you like it or not. An older version of you is dying so that something new and evolved can take its place. That doesn't mean there was anything wrong with who you are. Exactly. That's what I was saying. There's not anything wrong with your current life either. You may love, like, absolutely adore your life, but it is not your dream life yet. It's not your dream home. It's not your dream job, whatever. Just because you love it and it's great. That looks like it's falling. Doesn't mean it can't get better. It's definitely getting better. That doesn't mean there's anything wrong with who you were, but it does mean you've outgrown your current way of being. Honor your ending the same way you would honor your dead. Reflect on the impact this closing chapter had on your life and how it is fueling the next leg of your journey. Okay, so one last time, we are going to look back and recount and reflect on this period of our life. Okay, and then we are going to lay it literally to rest. If that means you have to write it down, go to a cemetery, bury it in that cemetery, burn it in that cemetery, whatever you need to do to release, we're doing that. Okay, we had a full moon yesterday. There's a shit ton of planets that were like visible today and like all aligned. I don't know, there's lots of planetary stuff going on. So use this time to your advantage to attract exactly what you want as you gracefully and peacefully release your past, your past. Any and all of it that is not serving you. All right. St. John's wort and marigold. This is from the Mabon deck, this one, which is the next season, ritual, Shabbat, whatever you call it, festival, ceremony, any and all of these things coming up. All right. Card number 36. Protection against dark forces repels negative and unwanted energies. Okay, so I'll get us the marigold and St. John's wort. Your higher self chose this card because there is some negative energy swirling around you that are affecting your spiritual well-being. You may see this energy manifest in mood swings, nightmares, general low energy, or an unexplained feeling of heaviness. Know that these feelings are not the result of anything you have done, but they will continue to disrupt your life if you don't take steps to remove the energy that is causing you harm. Take a few moments to think about when you feel this energy the most. Does it tend to happen just after visiting a particular person or location? Do you feel this way at work or at home? Most people are not aware of how much energy they steal or the ways in which their low vibration affects others. It's important to hold space for the people you love and care about by listening and supporting them through tough times. But when a relationship becomes toxic, you may need to take extra steps to protect your energy. If St. John's wort and marigold should fall out of the deck reversed, it did not, so we're not going to take it or read that, Know that this is their low vibrations and has nothing to do with you. Low vibrations are just that, beneath you. Pay them no mind, but take steps to defend yourself if it comes to a point where they are gaining traction with their maliciousness. Oh, hell no. That's never going to happen. We are protected, always and always. Every step we take, every move we make, we are protected. Remind yourself of that. Move in such a manner. Check in with yourself, your mental health, your physical health. Really take in your surroundings, the moment, all of it, because it's changing so fast for the absolute most, it's going to be so good. But take in this moment because I know you really love it. I'm going to leave it there, guys. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye.